my name is Sasa and welcome to my channel. I make sewing, cooking, and cosplay related videos. In today's tutorial, I show how to make a cotton t-shirt style reusable bag. This mayonnaise print bag is one of my original design works. Details to purchase this collection is in the description. I wanted to make a bag that was small, lightweight, easy to fold up, and the main thing I wanted was it to be washable. I'm using 100% cotton fabric. Most cotton prints are available in a 43 or 44 inch width fabric, so you're going to need about 60 centimeter length of that. If you don't have enough fabric of one type, you can also patch different fabrics together so you can make a unique design. To make the straps, you fold in half with the right sides together, and I sew with the 0.8 centimeter seam allowance. Normally for things like this, I don't bother pinning, I can just hold it, but just pinning to show you for demonstration. Also, make sure you don't sew the ends closed, so keep them both open. With the help of a chopstick, I help flip the strap right side out. With an iron-on cotton setting, I iron both sides flat. Next, I top stitch the edge. Make sure that you catch the seam allowance underneath. So top stitching is where you can see the threads in the final product. Top stitching can be for decorative purposes if you want to do it in a different thread color, but for here it's more for durability and to make it the seam stronger. My fabric is a one-way print. That means that there is a top of the fabric and a bottom of the fabric, so it depends on the artwork. So when you're cutting your fabric, make sure you check it out. So I pin the side seams and then we're going to sew the side seams only. I'm using my serger for this step. If you don't have a serger, you can do a French seam. So to make the seam stronger, we're going to top stitch. You can, and you probably should iron before this step, but I just did it right away. I ironed both sides of the side seams. And now we need to make the width 13 inches wide, so it's too big. So you're going to take the side seam and open that out flat. It's going to be about 7 inches. So the fold inside is going to be about 3.5 inches on both sides. And you want to try to get the side seam to be in the center of the fold. And then I check that it's 13 inches throughout the whole length. I place pins on the edges to keep them from moving. So while the pins are still holding it together, I'm going to use my iron and I'm going to crease and press those new lines. And I iron both sides. So the folds that we just created, I'm going to top stitch those edges. And I'm going to go as close to the edge as possible. This is not a mandatory step, but I find that it's easier when you want to fold the bag later, and after multiple washes, you know where the fold lines are. So now I remove the pins. And remember which is the top and bottom. We're going to turn it inside out. So make sure the side seams are on the very edge. And take all that fabric and fold it over towards the center. And here we pin the bottom. So we do the same for the other side. And if you're not sure if you did it correctly, you can gently flip it over to the right side to check that you folded it correctly. Checking it with pins before sewing can save you time in case you mess up and you have to undo stitches. So I sew the bottom seam with a 1 centimeter seam allowance. I finish off the raw edges with my serger. So I iron the seam front and back and trim away any of the threads. Then I flip to the right side up and I iron the bottom seam flat. So for added strength, I top stitch the bottom edge. Normally I hem the top edge without pinning the straps. I'll just add them on as I go, but to help you guys know where to put them, I'll show you here. You pin them right on the edges that you creased, not the actual side seam where the folds are. If you need, you can iron this hem part first. I'm able to just fold it over once and then twice, and I can sew it in one shot. Since it's cotton, it's a really easy fabric to work with. When I get to the straps, I remove the pin and I place the strap inside the seam allowance, underneath the hem. So to finish the straps, you fold them up as if you're holding the bag, and then we're just going to sew the top edge of the straps to the bag. And the last step is to iron the top edge of the bag. If my videos and tutorials helped you create something, please tag me. I would love to see your work. Please check out my channel for playlists on cooking, sewing, cosplay, and other tutorials. You can support me by buying me an online coffee, which is a donation of increments by $3, or you can buy anything from my Etsy shop. It's all handmade by me. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much.